Hi guys, Colleen here with a little quick craft. I've made this little book. So it's just got a ribbon closure, and this is some paper, and inside it's got a little pocket, a little tag, and that's just a little bit of paper as well. And then it's just got some random pages. And I made that wee book out of toilet roll. So what you will need is an inner of a toilet roll. This is how I flatten them. So this is the next set ready to be flattened, or they are flattening. I put them in last night. So I have one here flattened, and then these little 6x6 paper pads. I think I got most of these in the works. Never really know what to do with them. They're too small for most things, so that's what I've used for the paper on the front and in the inside. So you'll need 2 bits of paper, and then some glue and scissors. Hopefully I have everything here. If not, we'll have to do with what we have. So just going to cut this in half. Okay, so that's your little book. And then I think I'll have this floral on the outside. So just got this glue stick, and just going to this is just on top of a 12x12 pad. I'm on my bed and doing this, so I needed a straight surface. So there's just a wee bit down here of mist, and then just going to line that up. And then fold it over. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess. So I thought these wee books would be good as a wee quick craft. I mean, I did this last night in probably about half an hour, but that was looking for all the bits and pieces that I wanted to do. And then I have this one on the inside. Yep, so Happy Meal, they do fit in to junk journals as well. You could pop little quotes in them on the pages that you use. So let's see inside. Now, I would have that front bit there. I'll probably end up adding a little bit of lace just to cover up that bit that isn't covered. Whereas if you're doing it off camera, you can take a wee bit of time. You have a wee bit of time with the glue stick to adjust. Okay, so that's your cover. And then for the little pocket on the front cover, you're just looking to use up the scrap that you have left over. And you just measure it up. You want it just slightly shorter than the half of the cover, and then glue them together. And then you just want to glue a U shape to make a pocket. So just down the side, down the bottom, and down the side, and that's our little pocket. Now the pages inside, I just went through my scrap box, and I've already, so this was some paper from a notepad, this was some writing paper, some craft paper, part of a digital kit. We've off-cut some more of that craft paper. And what we want to do, you can pop more than 5 in, you can have them all the same size. Now what I did, because my stapler doesn't open, so you sort of need to squish it in as best you can. I think I've maybe done this one slightly bigger than the last one. Let's cut this down a wee bit so I can get my stapler in there, hopefully. Okay, let's see. Close to the middle as you can get it. Okay, now if you've got a stapler that opens, you can staple this to the inside. I didn't, so I used clear sellotape, and yep, sellotaped it in, this one here, and then put washi over it to hide the sellotape then. So let's see. Okay, so go. And then I'm just thinking with this one, I think, yeah, I did the pocket last. So you might be better doing that. We'll see how this goes. And then we've got some washi tape with wee red flowers on it. I'm just going to hide that white tape, or clear tape. So I thought even if you helped, some of your wee ones might be able to make these, and they could maybe draw on the pages if you just use craft tape. Now, right, a bit washy crazy here. There we go. So that's the basics of the little book. So you've got a little cover, you've got your little pages. The only thing I did with this one now was add some lace, and the little tag is just out of some scrap cardboard, and I stapled a little bit of lace, and this is just out of a scrap of paper from my scrap pile, and they go in like that. So that is a quick little craft that you could do out of some toilet roll inners that you might have, if you could find toilet roll in this mad time. You should have some of these in the house. And then the other thing is ribbon to close it. So this is just, I think I got this on some packaging. I just thought it went with the little red. I think I cut that too short there. Maybe. Yeah, I'll not be able to make it into a bow. and then I would probably just decorate it a little bit more. So I would. That's about the only other thing I would do. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, that'll be even better. And I'll see you next time. Bye!